Let's talk today about gitignore. What is it? How can we use this feature of Git? So, not always you need to save everything in Git. Sometimes you have some logs or build results or even some unit test code coverage files, and we don't need to save it to Git because all this data, they are generated during work and we don't save it. So how can we prevent adding it to Git and do not push it to repository? So for this we have a gitignore file. It's just simple file. You can create it with a dot. First character is a dot because it should be hidden, and when you created all file names or templates of these names you will put in this file, they will be hidden from Git and they won't be added. So how can we add these files? So there is some mask or template of files. For example, when we create with *log, it means that all files with the names, with any name, any file with any name with extension log will be excluded from Git. At the same time, if we want to add something of it, we can use it with we can use this template to prevent removing from Git. Also, we can delete, we can remove from Git the whole folder or subfolder. So let's try to do it. So in our Git we have two files and the Git status. Everything is okay. So let's create this file. And let's create some log file just to test. Log. So we have these files. Gitignore is hidden, so we can see it here. So if we call git status, we will see that we have two new files. It's a gitignore and logignore. And if we will open our Git GUI, rescan, we see that we have to these files and both of them are empty. So how can we hide this log file? So let's edit gitignore, and here we will add just a log file. Let's save it, and now git status. So right now we see that we have just gitignore file. Let's open GUI again, let's rescan, and we have again gitignore with this file. So in case we will add a new file, touch file log status. So we see that we have this file again because it's a log, but it's with another name. Let's edit our gitignore, and we'll change with this pattern. So every file with extension log will be hidden. So let's save it, and again git status. So we see that we have just one gitignore. After that you need to commit gitignore and push it to your repository, and every developer in your team will use these rules and all files will be ignored. So as I mentioned, we use it on everyday work. For example, if in case you're working with WebStorm, as I'm working, first of all what you need to add the idea folder, because everything what is related to WebStorm configuration, it saves in idea folder. So you will add this and remove. In case you're working with JavaScript and Node.js, you can add node modules, and all your node modules will be excluded. If you're using other language, for example Python, there are a lot of libraries. You don't need to push these libraries to repository. You can ignore it and then just download when you're installing your project.